Anyways, what the fuck is going on, squad? Skeletor here. Special guest with me is Panda. Y'all know him. Vapor Store. Good dude. You probably saw him on a few of the videos that we're going to be publishing here pretty soon, and then probably a few that we went straight to Facebook from when we were on location at the Vapor Store. On the hell seat right now is Hawk by Detroit Rock Candy. Story time with Skeletor on this one's pretty short, simple, and sweet. Hawk is... This is a sweet blend of tart. I can definitely see that. Panda, what do you think, bud?
I really like it. It's more sweet tart than, or it's more Smarties than sweet tarts. I'm getting a lot more tart, but I like it. It's nice and subtle. It's not too overdone. Like with a lot of candy flavors, I mean, you know, you get that bite to it. You know, it's either really sweet or really sour. It's nice to see a nice tart candy flavor come out. Okay. I could definitely all day vape this. It's nice and smooth.
Awesome. What do you think on a flavor scale for WTF?
Flavor scale solid 8 3/4. Give it an 8.75. It's really nice. I'm usually into some of the more dimmer flavors just because, you know, I'm on it all day.
Right.
I work in a shop, so it's like, you know, I'm vaping all day. I got to get something that's subtle. I get something that's too bitey, and I'll get vape tongue real quick.
Right.
But solid 8 3/4 on that. Cloud production, I'll give it a good 8.5. I mean, I'm getting good clouds out of it. The flavor doesn't have as much bite, so I'm able to take much larger draws on it.
Right, and that internal could obviously increase the production. You know, if you're able to pork on it a lot more, you're going to get a lot more clouds. As you can see, look, he's made himself disappear. Holy shit. Okay, so you're digging it. It's got an ADV status to it, or at least a try at an ADV status, I would say, because you know, when you first taste the flavor, it's like, ooh, I can all day vape this, and then all of a sudden it's like an hour and a half later, and you're like, what the fuck?
You do it, and you're like, what was this flavor again? I can't remember. I'm not tasting it.
Yeah, exactly. All I taste is, oh, my stomach's rumbling.
I can definitely say, though, that I really like it to the point where this is the first juice we've tried today that I actually turned my box all the way up. Got a nice little Tug Life mod in the Zombie Green with the Raptor 120 chip in it. This is the first juice I've used today that I racked it all the way up to 120.
Nice.
And it's still smooth.
Nice, nice. What do you got? What are you rocking underneath the hood there with that thing?
It's a nice little parallel build, 22 gauge static wire, made locally here.
Love that static.
Oh yeah, those guys are awesome. Shout out to HK Vape Co. They made some really nice wire, and the price you can't beat it.
Hell no, and it's local. Fuck yeah. I know the creator of it. His name is Chris.
He's one of them, yeah.
He's one of them. He's not a part of the WTF Vapors fan page yet. However, we're going to figure out a way to tag him to this so he can come on in. It's great to have a wire guy in the squad because of the fact that wire is just such a big thing when it comes to, obviously, because you have to build your coils with it. But it's a big thing in the vape life, and when you find a decent wire, it's good to stick with it, and the fact that it's local, making it easily accessible is even better. Now, with this particular flavor for me, it's nice, it's subtle, it does have that nice sour bite at the end of it, which before I started having all my health issues with my stomach, it was either sour or extremely hot, and that was my thing. And the fact that I can't handle it as a digestive anymore, the fact that I can vape it is pretty kick-ass. Now, even though with Lex before, where it just gave me a straight headache, this isn't doing that. I do get more of the Smartie tart than I do of the sweet portion of it, but I don't know if I could all day vape it. I think this is one that would get old for me after a little while. Like we were just talking, you know, an hour and a half into a flavor, you're just like, oh, what the fuck was I thinking? I've tried all these flavors and I've alternated, so I never really got sick of them. But, you know, it's a solid juice. For cloud production, I give it a solid 8.5. For flavor, I give it an 8.5 as well. I couldn't all day vape this, but if they were going for your tart type candy, which is, it's funny because I almost, when I first tried it, I was talking to the wife, and I told her that, to me, remember those jawbreakers that were made of that specific type of candy, like Sweet Tarts and Smarties, but they were round and some of them looked like Saturn?
Oh yeah, yeah.
That was the comparative that first popped into my head, and I still think, now that it popped back into my head, that that's pretty spot on in my description from my palate. So yeah, I'm at an 8.5 all the way. They definitely accomplished with what they wanted to when it came to the tartness of, and you know, like you had said before, it's very unusual for this flavor. A lot of people go for the pink Starburst. A lot of people go for the Airheads. A lot of people go for the Jolly Ranchers, especially. I mean, one of y'all's top sellers is a watermelon Jolly Farmer.
Yep.
which we did the review on while we were on location. But as a whole, yeah, I can't all day vape it, but I like it. I really do. If you guys have tried this Hawk from Detroit Rock Candy, let us know in the little comment section below. Click that little subscribe button. It's going to be below Panda over there somewhere. And subscribe to us and see all our videos and take a look around. Find us on Facebook. WTF Vapors is our name, making you say what the fuck is our game since May of 2015. And hopefully for a lot longer. On Instagram, I'm at Skeletor Vapes.
I'm at Panda Cleat.
And if you have any questions, comments, concerns, or suggestions on what you would like to see me review, hit me up on my email, skeletorvapes@gmail.com. And for that, we are going to give you a soaring goodbye just like a hawk. Peace out, y'all. Oh, it's so tangy.